Good morning. Welcome back. Of course, I'm not Jimmy Dale Abrams. My name is Donnie Miller, and I'm the Executive Director of the Chamber of Commerce in Talladega, Lincoln, Munford area. And with me today is Miss Cindy Pennington, Miss Lauren Deal, representing the Talladega Pilgrimage Council. And ladies, we've got a special event coming up next weekend.
We do.
And for those who may not know, April in Talladega is back upon us. So ladies, you can come to April in Talladega, and the men can stay home and watch the Masters on TV.
There he is.
Tell us a little bit about what's going on this year, Cindy.
Okay. Next Friday and Saturday, April 10th and 11th, we have the tour, which goes from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. And then we have some other events we'll talk about in a moment during those 2 days. But we have the tour of homes and historical buildings. Would you like to hear about all of those?
Yes, please. I mean, I think people need to know what's on the tour so they know
Sure.
what they're coming to look at.
Sure. Okay. We have the home of Tony and Donna Haynes, historical home at 2715 East Aboga Road is on the tour. And that's a very interesting place. There was an old, I didn't realize this, talking with Donna not long ago, but that was originally a dairy farm many years ago, and it had like, I think, 1,000 acres there. And she said that there was actually a store there that people worked there could actually visit and buy their supplies and so forth. So the store is now her office, which is also going to be on the tour. And then not far from there is Pheasant Cove at Brookside, at 180 Brookside Lane. And that is a venue, and it is a beautiful place, and it has a bride's quarters and a groom's quarters, and it also is extremely unique. It's a very beautiful place, but it has a croquet court. And you know, you don't just see those every day down in our neck of the woods. So very pretty. Helena and Shane Kay. And then the Talladega College President's Home. Very historical. Very historical. Built in the 1880s, and it is on the tour this year. Along with, right next door to it, is DeForest Chapel, and it is on the tour. The college graciously has allowed the chapel to be on the tour this year with some beautiful stained glass in it.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they had just got, I think they just got through having the investiture of Dr. Willie Todd.
They did.
Which was absolutely beautiful, and the whole school was beautiful that day. But yeah, you're right. DeForest Chapel is something to see if you have never seen it before.
And then also on campus of the college is the William R. Harvey Museum of Art with the Amistad murals.
Right. Now, and to go on top of that, if you haven't seen the murals, you need to make that one of the key areas that you go see, because these murals are fixing to be gone.
They are.
They were sold by the college, not sold to be gone forever, but they're in a rotation to come back every 4 years. Mm-hmm. But if you haven't seen these, you need to go, because they're absolutely unique murals.
They are.
themselves.
They're gorgeous, and they tell a story.
They
It
do.
really happened.
They really happened.
It really happened. The Chamber of Commerce building, very historical building. Used to serve as a railroad depot many years ago, and so a lot of history there. And they've done some upgrades and updates there, and so need to go see that.
That's right.
Need to go see that building. A building I'm a little partial to, which is the Talladega County Courthouse, which was built in the 1830s and is the oldest courthouse in the state in continuous use. And so for government purposes.
Right.
And so it is on the tour that day. And we'll show you some interesting things in that building, or it's on tour both days. The Talladega Visitor Center, which is in a historical building on the square, but is a brand new place, a brand new destination. Very interesting in that place.
It really is. It's amazing what they've done. And it's right next door to the Hall of Heroes.
It is, right next
Talladega.
door.
So you make 2 visits there in one trip. So.
You sure can. And then that's all for the tour itself. There are some other events going on those 2 days. On that Friday, there is a luncheon at St. Peter's Church, the women of St. Peter's wanted to do a luncheon, and plates are $15. It does require a separate ticket, and from 11 o'clock to 1:30. It's going to be a boxed lunch, and as I understand, it's going to have chicken salad and pimento cheese, and I think a pasta salad and a dessert. It sounds wonderful. And
now you can eat there, or you can take it with you.
you can take it with you.
I mean,
You
used to have there was a fashion show we used to have
Yeah.
for that, right?
Yeah, you can eat there at the church, or you can take your plate with you. And Pheasant Cove, that I mentioned a moment ago, that has the croquet court, they're going to have tables and chairs set up by the creek if you want to go very, very peaceful out there. If you want to go out there or somewhere else and eat your lunch. But those tickets are separate, and those have to be bought at any of the 4 information centers. The tour tickets can be bought at the information centers or online. But those information centers are the Chamber of Commerce, the Jemison Carnegie Heritage Hall Museum. I'm going to talk more about Heritage Hall in a moment. The Historic Ritz Theater that this lady here manages every day, and the Talladega Visitor Center. So that's that Friday for lunch. That Friday evening from 5 to 7 is the Wine and Cheese, and that's at Heritage Hall in Talladega. And we have had a generous sponsor, Talladega Insurance Agency, to step up and pay for the entire, to sponsor the entire cost of the Wine and Cheese. So that is a free event. So come out, and we'd like for everyone to come and visit with us there and just celebrate the end of the day Friday and look forward to Saturday.
Yeah, it's a social type event, because after you a full day of going to these houses and these venues and things like that, it's nice to go and sit and socialize with other people at a wine cheese. And if you haven't been to Heritage Hall either, it's a beautiful place. It's an old museum, and you were talking about age of buildings. And it's really remarkable of how many businesses and buildings that we have in Talladega. They're the oldest in the state of Alabama. That's
Very true.
It's very hard to believe.
It is.
And so I mean, we celebrated one just this past February with the Talladega Insurance Agency celebrating their 100, I think 170, I believe is what anniversary of the generation insurance agency. So it's amazing what Talladega has to offer.
It is. It really is.
Well, tell us about now. We've gone through Friday night wine and cheese, and we know that's good. And then Saturday starts all over again. If you want to come and finish the tour or whatever, but tell us what's going on again at the Heritage Hall.
At Heritage Hall from 10 to 4 that day is Art on the Lawn. Miss Valerie White is the director at Heritage Hall, and she has a big lineup of artists coming, as I understand, and they will be doing live painting. There will be other vendors there with arts and crafts, and there'll be a bake sale going on, a bake sale booth. I think it's the Alpine Episcopal Church is sponsoring the bake sale this year. And so Valerie tells me that she has a full slate of vendors there between the artists, and that'll be, they'll have art available for purchase and the other things. So go by and see them. Right next door to Heritage Hall, the Talladega Public Library on the inside is also having some vendors, arts and crafts and so forth. So that's going on in the library on Saturday from 9 to 12.
And that's all in the square block there, folks. So it's not like you got to get in your car and drive somewhere else.
Right.
So after that's going on, we've got an event happening on the square. And Ms. Lauren, tell us about what's going on the square.
We do. We'll end the event with our annual block party. It will be on the downtown square from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. We have a lot of activities going on that day. We'll have a live DJ entertaining us. We will have face painting, and we'll have a whole row full of kids' bouncy houses, different kinds for all ages of kids. Face painting, we have a balloon animal coming. We have a caricature artist coming. We also have a new thing that went over very well last year. We had a mobile gaming truck for everybody that likes to play on the gaming systems. That will be available too. And everything there is free. Of course, anything from the vendors will be a cost, but that is a free activity that we do provide to the city during this festival.
And it's I tell you, bring the family out. This is where, the men can join the ladies with the kids and everything and have a great time
Very family-friendly event.
and that's from 2 to 5, is that
from
correct?
2 to 5 p.m.
Well, ladies,
We have about 8 food trucks coming. I did leave that out. I
now,
apologize.
is the open container situation still on the square?
Yes.
Okay.
With the Ritz will have a bar open.
And now,
So we'll have drinks available.
We're not advertising that. We're just letting people know. So it's, but it's a great event. We've got a band. Is there going to be a band?
We have a live DJ
Live
coming.
DJ. So,
We'll
folks,
be dancing in the streets that
dancing in
day.
the streets. That's right. So we've moved the time up. Used to be from 4 to 9
5 to
o'clock.
9.
Yeah, but it got so dark nobody could see leaving, so we moved it from 2 to 5. So, but ladies, look, folks, if you've never been to April in Talladega, if you haven't never seen some of these homes or these venues that we have, you need to get out and do it. I'm telling you, Talladega will be busting with people next week. Please come out and join us. Come out and have a good time on Art on the Lawn, the Wine and Cheese on Friday night, and of course the after party on the square. So where can we purchase tickets at if they want to?
At www.aprilintalladega.org, or they can go by one of the 4 visitor center or information centers, and that's the Chamber of Commerce, the Jemison Carnegie Heritage Hall Museum, the Historic Ritz Theater, or the Talladega Visitor Center.
And so, folks, that's it. April in Talladega next week, and we'll spend a little bit more. You've got something coming up at the Ritz on the
April 17th.
April 17th,
Be our
that's right.
second concert of the season. We'll have Elton Live is the name of the show. It's going to be a great show. Come out and see us.
and they can get tickets how for that?
Ritz, we'll sell them in the office. I can do them over the phone. Our phone number is 256-315-0000. And you can also get them at ritztalladega.com and check out our season. We have a great season this year.
That's great. Well, folks, Talladega's booming in April. You've got the April in Talladega. We have Elton John live, and we also have the race at the Talladega Super Speedway. So big events coming up in April. If you want to be part of it, please contact us here at the Chamber of Commerce. Our number is 256-362-9075. And anything that we can help you with, we'll help you. No problem at all. Ladies, thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us, the Talladega on TV today, or what we should call it, just welcome folks. But Jimmy Dale will be back. I'm not going to be here for permanent, but thank you for coming. Thank you for listening to us. Hope to see you next weekend. Thank you.